Sup gamers, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. It's Silver. Last time, we made it here to Valak Mountain. And immediately got some side quests to go on. And, well, started making our way towards that tower over there. Today, we're going to be continuing onwards, now that we're down here in the Hollow Bone. First things first, we have a shop. So let's go ahead and check this stuff out. The official staff is actually pretty good. Pretty much all the weapons here are, decently good. I mean, they don't really have much in the way of slots on them. They're all, well, I mean, other than this one, they're all one-slot weapons. So, if you kind of value that, they're not the best. Not to mention, as I did say last time, we have better stuff coming in. Not really worth it. What we do have coming in, however, is the Brave series. And this is significantly, this is actually better than the Jail series, bar none, so we already have some equipment to replace. I'll buy 5 sets of these. And yeah, sure, we'll bring in the Brave bottoms too. 6 of them will do, please. Now to redo my equipment once more. And by redo my equipment, I mean just switch all that out. Because everything's just going to be kept, all my gems are going to be kept just the exact same. Alright, here's what everyone is looking like. I made some adjustments on the gems. Dunban, I gave an agility up 4 gem that I crafted off screen. So, there's an addition to that. And this particular gem crafting spree allowed me to still have max ether on Melia while also having extra defense in the form of HP on Melia. Yes. We have some changes to Melia now. I have an extra ether up 4 to spare, so I can just play around with this. We're still going to have the same amount of damage, we're just going to have more health on Melia, so even more powerful than last time. Rhine, I gave the agility up 3 gem that Dunban was holding last time. Mostly because since Dunban had an agility at 4, I suddenly have an additional agility at 3 gem that I can give to Rhine, so we can start making him transition more into the agility tank that I kind of want him to be. Charlotte, due to the the change in gems on Melia, was able to get an extra ether up 3. This definitely helps her out a lot more than a strength up 2 gem. Ricky didn't really change at all, and Shulk didn't change at all either. So, we are more or less done here. And as we can see, we have some side quests. Let's talk to this Nopon researcher here. We come here to do research, but Chilkins and Antol's always fighting, so we can no work. That is indeed a problem. One that we cannot ignore. We know whoever finish at this rate. We know can go back to village. We need your help. We want you to get rid of some Chilkins and Antol's. Can you help us? We don't mind helping out, but why are they fighting each other? That normal for Valak Mountain. They've been fighting since before I can remember. But it'd really be nice if they could stop. Chilkins and Antol's. We get some decent equipment for this. 5 full-X Chilkins, 5 Ent Antol's. We're going hunting for these. You really help us? Thank you. I hear waiting for good news. Not a problem. Consider it done. Yes, let us aim to resolve this matter as quickly as possible. So then, we have more quests. And you know what? We're going to hunt them down right now. So first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to skip travel back to the Hollow Bone. Because if you remember back here, there were some Poleaxe Chilkins. And we definitely should go hunt those down. I do wonder, however, if... yeah, we should find them up here. I don't exactly think... we definitely ran into some Poleaxe Chilkins on the way down here, so that's an easy way of going about it. So then... those are not the right Chilkins. Poleaxe Chilkins, here we go. We need these guys for quests. Let's knock them out. Huh. Ryan learned Spoils of War during the Chilkin hunt. Not bad. Increases AP awarded. So I want to head back to Zockhead Pass, because there's actually one other thing that I want to show off here. And that is going to be right up this little path right here. So I actually kind of was right last time when I said that there probably was something up here. But I had completely forgotten about it. So we're going to head this way. I guess going forward I should trust my instincts, right? I want to head and set this quest as active because we still have the Antals to hunt. But I'm not going to go after them. I'm going to go after them in a minute. I'm not really going to do much of anything right now, just because I kind of want to show this off, just because I forgot to last time. So, we're just going to head up here and get bumped into by the Moramora. Our goal is up there, but we can't really go here, really. Not from right here. So, we have to take a different path. And yeah, this is kind of where exploration in Valak Mountain can actually get a little confusing, because if we head up here, we have this little ice slab. But if we try to climb it, it won't even let us jump on it. So, yeah. That's what I mean by we gotta take a different path. And you know what? I'm changing it to nighttime. I want a better view for this. This is... just look at all of that. That is really pretty, and I'm actually really glad that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed actually brought this back, because this is really beautiful. So we're just gonna head on back here, and we can see that we have to climb. Well, Dunban has a lot more balls than I ever would doing this mess, because he's doing it with one arm on a blistering cold rock when Rhine essentially fell to his death. Okay. Yeah, that's a thing. Over there, we have some nebula. And these reef nebula, we actually kind of need them. So I'm going to go ahead and set up an ether-friendly party here. And we're going to take them on. Oh, something else that you should keep in mind is that these enemies have a slow spike, which isn't really great. We got a gold chest for this. What in the world? Snow element. Need more treasure. Nice. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and open up my quest log, because if we look at Colony 6 reconstruction, we need 2 snow elements for special level 2. This is why I did not level it up when I did, when I was leveling up everything else, and that's because we really can't. However, over here, Vague Barbus is here. I don't want to take that thing on right now, only because it is a unique monster that is a nebula at the same time. So that's just gonna make everything, like, astronomically worse. We're good to chain attack this thing. You're... Oh my god! Ow! Ow! Sure. You're dead already. Yeah, I want to get this. Wait, what? Well, I guess we're going to take on Vague Barbus anyway, so. Yeah, let's do it this way. Yeah, we need to build up our defenses. Yikes. One down. Ow. Let's go ahead and get some poison on it. Alright, Vague Barbus is alone. Let's take this thing out, man. Oh, do you have a... You have a bind spike. Wow, that actually kind of sucks. Let's do this. Let's activate the chain attack. Oh, man. Oh, Charlotte's dead. I didn't realize that until it was too late. Crap. Well, this is gonna suck. So, burninate it. Give me, oh, crap. Oh, crap, 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 crap. I'm surprised it didn't die there. I'm dead. I guess another thing that I actually should talk about, you know, while we're on our way back up there, is that an ice monkey. What? Okay, let's ignore the ice monkey. Let's actually talk about the important thing, and that is the day and night cycle in Xenoblade Chronicles. So this world is obviously like an endless sea. So the million-dollar question is, how exactly does daytime work? Or how exactly does, like, rotations and stuff work in Xenoblade Chronicles? Well, the main thing that I can say is, well, it doesn't. It doesn't work at all. So, how do we get, like, day and night cycles? Well, Valak Mountain is always in the dark. Well, no, Valak Mountain is always in shadow, because it is on the right side, it is on the right arm of the Bionis. It is actually the sun is actually blocking, well, the Bionis itself is actually blocking the sun off from this area. That is why there's a lot of snow here. It's why it's always snowing here. And a later area that we're going to be getting to much, much later is going to be a good enough showing to prove this. So you can literally just sit back and you can just watch the sun just disappear if you just, you know, stay around, stare at the sun during the day and night cycle in this game. Obviously don't do that in real life, but yeah, you can definitely do that. Large handcuffs. Okay. And up here we have the Falger Pedestal, a secret area. So yeah, we actually have a new spot we can skip travel from. And if you ask me, this is one of the more important locations in Xenoblade Chronicles. Well, not in Xenoblade Chronicles, but on Valak Mountain, I should say. So, we have this nice view right here, but let's turn it back to nighttime so we can actually see what it really looks like. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I want to get Shulk into the party lead, because I actually kind of want to see... I actually want to show you guys something. And that is... that ice slab from earlier is right there. Knowing the ice physics in this game, I want to jump all the way off of there and actually see what will happen. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. I only have one quick step gem, by the way. Let's see what we get. Let's go! This isn't going well. That was actually really sad. Alright, I gave Shulk another quick step gem, so let's see what happens this time. Let's go. We're gonna go... yeah, that should be good! Whoa! I swear you can get a lot more. I wonder if that's, like, original only, or if I'm just hovering over the wrong part of this fucking thing. Surely I don't get a game over here, but... who knows? Let's try this one more time. Yeah, we're not getting anything. Dunban learned Sustained Spirit. I don't know when he got this, but he did. Alright, let's head over to the Mechonis wound, because it seems that, like, a lot of our enemies are actually in this area. And Antols, here we go. I also really need to change arts around, because this is actually so bad. Anyway, the end Antols are all, like, right here, so we can just hunt them all down at our leisure. So I have Charlotte in the lead once more because during our cleanup in Aerith C, Charlotte actually learned a new art of her own. So we're going to go ahead and show that off. The Antals, I wouldn't exactly say are the best candidate for this, but they can do something. Oh my god, I got a straight shot on all of them. Cure Round grants debuff immunity to all party members. This is actually really good. Pretty good to have. I think it's a lot better than Cure Bullet altogether, because you don't really need to have the strategy for, dealing with every enemy at once. So that's actually really useful to have. And here, Ansel, here's your introduction to ×3 sword drive. Goodbye. 3-1. That only took 2 battles. Nice. So now we can go back and report. Alright, researcher, we got what you needed done. Nice work. Now this mountain a bit safer. Now it's no problem for us to do our research. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. Yeah, we eat problems like this for breakfast. Here, this is a thank you present from us. Shulkin's and Ansel's complete. We gained honorary high Encia. I think that's for... not gem crafting. I'm going in all the wrong... Yes! We got that for having 3-star affinity with Upper Bionis. And we've barely done anything with Upper Bionis, really. Well, we kinda have. I mean, we took care of some problems. But not everything. I mean, certainly beats what these two have going on. It's Rhine time, baby. Hello, it's you again. You know why we need help this time? I'm all ears. Why you no? Never mind. We want you to help with our research. Go to a place with really good view and tell us what you think. It's too dangerous for Nopon to go to high places with wind and snow. I can imagine being so small it would make it difficult. Even so, you seem to be doing doing all right in this freezing cold place. Nopon no really feel cold. We so fluffy and warm. Sorry, where were we? There are 2 places we want you to go. Valak Pedestal and Kana Peak. Just investigate view from there. Then come back here. Come back and tell us what you'd like. How about it? Valak Mountain Research. Chill Defense 5 for this. And all we gotta do is go find the best view on Valak Mountain. I know can wait to hear what it like. No sweat. We'll be done before you know it. I know. So, the Valak Pedestal. We've already been there. We just discovered a secret area, so here we are. And yeah, this is totally related to why I wanted to come over here. Because... yeah. Yes. We get some pretty views, and I would like them all to be at nighttime. That finishes our research into the view from Valak Pedestal. So, Kana Peak. We have no idea where that is. So, we're going to head back to the Mechonis Wound, because as we can see, the exclamation point icon is around there. However, it's not exactly where you might think it is. And oh god, please tell me I'm not stuck here. Please tell me I'm not stuck here. Rhine? Okay, there we go. You know, now that I think about it, we haven't really been playing as Rhine much, so it probably would be a good idea to at least get some fighting in with Rhine. But we don't need to be going over there. We need to head up here. Towards... I think it's a yeah, it's a frozen waterfall. So we're just gonna head over here. I'll just go ahead and collect those ether crystals to get to... oh my god, Rhine is sliding! Hell yeah. Optimal. Just slide right on into it, and I had to turn around. And Rhine just took off. Okay, so... I want those so bad. I want those so bad, but we're probably going to have to fight this Estago Lexos here. No? Please give me an ice cabbage. Please give me an ice cabbage. Please. Yes! Oh my god. I just have to hunt down one more of these things now. Fuck, fuck, fuck the ice cabbage, man. Oh, jeez. Never before have I hated a collectible much like the ice cabbage. It's that bad. But anyway, we look like we're going to be getting really close to where we need to be actually heading. In fact, it's going to be right over here. This teeny tiny little slant. I'm not kidding. This is what we need to be riding for the side quest. But oh my god, dude, the view here is so freaking pretty. Oh my god. I would hate to be the guy who falls down here, honestly. But you know what? If it means dying in front of such a pretty view like this, I think it's well worth it. Actually, if I could go back... You know, let's get this side quest out of the way. That finishes our research into the view from Kana Peak. And now... Melia jumped all the way up. Wow. That actually looks like a pretty good thumbnail, don't you think? I like it. Now then. Man, we can see the Makana swoon from right here. We can see the full thing. This is really cool. Also, if you want to discover Kana Peak, it as an actual location, it's
Sorry, I gotta focus.
Melia jumping off a cliff. It's actually gonna be like right around here. There we go. Kana Peak. And it's daytime now. Well, that sucks. I mean, we still get the pretties somewhat. I'm just gonna collect this item orb, and then we're gonna warp back. So before I talk to the researcher, this place actually has another really strange conspiracy about it. Similarly to that one quest in Colony 9, this one also has a similar conspiracy where multiple characters get affinity from this. From the commenting. Well, that's untrue, because the only character who actually will comment on it is Ryan. So, sorry to burst your bubble. You went? Which place had best view? We need to know. It's important for our next study. Determining between these two doesn't actually do anything. It's not one of those quests that has a crazy, that, you know, leads to some crazy split side quest route. If you ask me, the better of the two is Kana Peak. Interesting. So that really what you think? Okay, that good opinion sample. We really grateful for your help. Well, that's that. Our research really going well thanks to you. We so happy now. And quest complete. A free chill defense 5. So I think we're good to move on now. Just a smidge further. Let us move. Those ruins await. The bottom level of Valak Mountain. The calls to Ares. The Ares enemies are actually pretty new and they don't really contribute much. Where the hell is... Where did that bird go? These guys. At night, these Anzels spawn into something different, and they are a gigantic pain in the ass. The Chilikins are all down here if you need them. And... Wow, it's like a giant, like, geyser over there. It's a really nice area. Okay. It'd be so nice if I could actually speak. But alas, I can't. So, that's just where we are. Moving on along. That takes me to... That doesn't at all take me to where I need to be going. So we need to be going this way. In the area of the geyser. And... Yeah, the Ares enemies are kind of unique in the sense... A nebula! Must kill. I'm using a physical party for this. I don't care. Wow. A Magnum Charge boosted sword drive did that much. Did Melia actually just...
Let us remain vigilant.
Wow. I didn't at all expect that fight to end that fast. Just saying. Ooh, we got a heart-to-heart over here. Let's see what we got. Jacked Geyser. Shulk and Ricky at purple affinity. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, that's gonna suck so hard because, oh. Now we're starting to get to the part where these heart-to-hearts are gonna start requiring some crazy as all hell affinity requirements. Anyway, looks like we've pretty much made it. Didn't expect it to be this fast, if I'm being honest. But, yeah, here we are. There's another Wraith Nebula over there that I'm gonna go ahead and take out, but it really shouldn't be that bad. And with that down, we can actually head in here pretty much once and for all. We have a nice little entry formation right here. So that's actually really cool, honestly. I like kind of like all the ice slate spreads out like that. Welcome to the Steel Tower. And moving right on along. Something here sounds, or rather looks, kind of familiar. The Herrick Chapel.
Ruins. I wonder who built them.
Elvis? This the place you meant?
It appears to have frozen over while I have been away.
Been away?
Pay me no mind. We will need to do something about the ice before we can enter.
Throw hot water on ice.
Yeah, nice one, genius.
Precisely. There should be a geyser nearby. In the cave next to it, we will find a stone called magma rock.
And we can use this rock to melt the ice.
I believe so. So, shall we head to the cave?
Sounds good. Start looking for a geyser, everyone.
Oh my, we gotta go find the geyser to unfreeze the water. I'm so sorry to my European viewers. If I even have any, I don't even know if that's the case at all. But I digress. I sometimes I cringe when I view that. That particular word in European English is probably my least favorite. Just because it literally just makes me cringe every time I hear it. I can't even take it seriously. I either cringe or I chuckle at it. It's always one of the two. I can't make it up. In this particular instance, I kind of cringed. So, let's actually get out of here, if I even can. Where we need to go is over here, the Jacked Geyser. We have to make our way back from the Steel Tower, so... we got another walk right on ahead. Honestly, I think what I want to do right now is... Who learned a new skill? Schultz? Oh my god! You are already almost done with pessimism. That's actually impressive, Schultz. So... Yeah, we got another run. We got another run ahead of us. Can I even remember where the hell I'm supposed to be going? I don't think I can. I need to be going this way. I guess we can actually go uphill and actually see what climbing this place is like. Nebula! Well, that sucked. I didn't get anything. Alright, let's go hunt down the geyser. Why don't we? Because we got some things to do. You know, now that I think about it, we haven't even come across those annoying-ass Ansels. Thank God. I mean, it kind of has to be nighttime for that, though. Alright. We see the geyser right there. So. What to do from here, now that we're actually, well, at the geyser? Well, pretty simple. Time to find this cave. Yeah, it's gonna be over here. So, this actually brings me to something really interesting. regarding, you know, Valak Mountain as a whole. And even during the daytime, it actually makes me respect this place a lot. And that is coming up right along. We had to enter this cave first, so... And Ryan's not exactly known for his movement speed, so... You have to bear with us. I could put a quick step gem on Ryan, but I don't really think Ryan needs it that much. Welcome to the lava cave. Honestly, it should be called the magma cave because it's not erupting. But anyway, this is a completely different part of Valak Mountain, and it's a part that I actually really respect because this place is actually really freaking cool. This is the only spot where you can find fire ether crystals on Valak Mountain, so that's good to have. The Porcuhoxes are actually important for Colony 6 reconstruction, so I'm going to take them out. Alright. These are all wooden chests, but let's see if they actually give me what I need. Refined horn. That's not it at all. Refined horn. Refined horn. Nope. No. Wow. That is some seriously bad luck. However, there is another enemy that we need around here. And I wonder if I can find it. The Yukan Nebula. Pretty interesting for a political campaign, don't you think? And around this area, things start to get a little bit more red. I wonder why. Over here, we actually have some magma. Actual magma. We can actually walk in it, but it acts like it's like poison water. So yeah, congratulations. You can walk in the poison water. And we gotta fight the Notoferus. This is actually the other enemy that we needed to hunt. And wow, that other one doesn't seem at all interested in us. Oh, we also got attention from this nebula, so, that's not really good. You being in the magma actually helps us out tremendously, so yeah, you keep at it. If I'm not mistaken, the enemies also take damage from being in the magma. Really, we got a regular strength down debuff. Another refined horn. Jeez, man. Okay, that should be a Notoferus coming down. We can take it out. And pretty easily. Oh, we got a silver chest. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Let us remain vigilant.
Aged Ferrous Ale. That sounds gross, but we need it, so we'll just have to live with it. More Porcuoxes. You have access to Awakening. Get out of here. That sucks. That sucks, Chunks. Anyway, we got a bunch of Yukan Nebula, and right over there, our objective is being blocked off by Conflagrant Raxial. I think I'm just gonna lure you over if I can. Because we need you dead, and I don't want us anywhere near that magma, so... Let's take this thing out. It's level 45, shouldn't be that bad. Magnum Charge Sword Drive should do, yeah, a significant amount of damage. As always. Yeah, let's activate Berserker. Whoa, hello. We're almost there. Alright, chain attack ready. Let's do this. Melia, please, for the love of God, let Summon Bolt be up first and not Wind. Please, for the love of God, let it be freaking Bolt up front. It's Bolt! Yes! So close. It's so close to Blossom Dance, but I guess a Worldly Slash won't hurt either. That kinda sucked, admittedly. Oh, green affinity between Melia and Dunban. That's actually Melia's first green affinity link. Took about time, right? Yeah, we could probably... honestly, the aggro was actually pretty decent between us all. And we're done here. Very minimal damage, honestly. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, now that we're done with him, that will spawn in. Moonlight Paimon. Yeah, I don't think we want to be dealing with that at all. But anyway. Oh, what the hell? We have collected both pieces of frost glass that Kaleka requested. These can be used to repair the ether furnace controls. Kaleka, ether furnace. Interesting. But anyway, we're more or less done here. Let's head back to the Herrick Chapel. And now that we're done, let's clear the path.
The letters are worn and difficult to make out. But it's definitely the language of the High Entia. They look just like the lettering on Prison Island.
If only we could. Just walk inside.
This place.
Something up, Shulk?
No, it's just... I feel like I know this place.
Deja vu.
I'm not sure, but... I thought I had it. I can't seem to recall.
Are you all right?
What? Must be tired. Don't worry.
This is Osse Tower. Built by the High Entia to house and protect the Monado. The ceremony of seers was conducted here. It is also where the Homs found the Monado.
Wait, you mean... So this is where the Monado was kept. My dad took it from here. Have you always been able to see the future? You told me you were from a long line of seers. Did you have the ability from birth?
Once, I too came into contact with the Monado. Those that are to be seers must touch the Monado, and a chosen few receive our power. That is the ceremony of my family.
And the ceremony was held right here.
Shulk, why do you think we can see the future?
I hadn't really thought about it. After I grabbed the Monado, I just saw things.
Your visions are the flow of ether itself. Ether is the very source of our world's existence. Where and how much ether there exists now and in the future can be predicted. Therefore, in principle, the future of living beings such as us can also be predicted. And there is one thing that makes possible the visualization of those predictions.
You mean... the Monado?
The Monado can disrupt the ether, allowing you to release certain powers, which means...
My visions, under the same principle, are there to disrupt the future.
With no one to control the outcome, the future will never change. But what if someone were to disrupt the future? What then?
The future would be changed. Is that how Zanza planned to defeat the Mechonis? But why go to such lengths? What happened all those years ago?
Did you think it was just a myth?
I used to only believe in what I could see. My home, my friends, the Monado itself. I knew those things were real.
But when you took the Monado in your hand, you gained the ability to see that which was not meant to be seen.
Are you saying I should stop?
You are a fluctuation. As a fluctuation, you exist outside the results of your predictions. The more you accept this existence, the more malleable the world becomes. In fact, you have no choice but to accept it. Good morning. Did we sleep well?
Oh, I can't feel my face or feet. What do you think?
Rhine not tell truth. Rhine snoring make Ricky think of Orluka.
Oi! I don't snore.
Sword Valley is just around the corner.